Alright guys, we've got this Game of Death piece finally finished, and it is time to do some of the magic, which is the varnishing. So, I wanted to go live on this thing, and all of a sudden every single air conditioner out here decided to kick on. So it is a little bit noisy. Oh man, this thing does not want to open. There we go. You want to make sure that this is always in frame?
Yeah, we'll use the stop button.
We'll get to that in a little bit, okay?
So that's how you make it make noise.
Yeah, that is. Oh man, this brush is terrible. I usually use these cheaper brushes for this, but this one is dropping hairs all over. You want to run inside on top of, or into the garage into that bag right inside the door and grab those little brushes? Yeah, go ahead and bring the whole bag. I always like to varnish outside for two reasons. One, the varnish smells horrible and is highly toxic. And then two, I can actually see where I'm glazing because the light reflects off of it. Let's try with these ones. I'm going to switch brushes real quick. So I can see this little section right here that wasn't quite done. So I'm going to give this foam brush a try instead. It's another one I have. Usually these cheaper brushes usually lose a couple hairs on them while you're doing this. But this one that I was using is just absolutely terrible. I guess it's losing way more than usual. From the look of it, this foam brush might actually work really good. I've never used a foam brush to varnish these things, and I have to say I kind of like it. I don't know if you guys see what's going on here. Varnish just brings like a whole new level of life to the painting. I'll take it down just a little bit lower. And let you guys see the exact view that I see, so you can see how I'm going about this. It looks like the sun just went behind a cloud. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it as much, but there's a very noticeable line right here to me. So right here is all matte, and I'm going to pour the varnish down right here, and you'll be able to see me go across it. If we go and take that from me for a second. Put a dab of varnish down right there, and you can already kind of see underneath it how it's changing colors. And you have to go fairly quickly because this stuff does dry pretty quick. So right here you can kind of see how it's dry right there. And the color just isn't very bright. So as I varnish it, it just livens it right up. And it'll also unify the entire piece as well. Sorry, a little bit of motion sickness right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate the entire piece and see it from a different angle. I can see that this whole bottom area is missed so far. And then after that's done, I go back and forth across the entire thing and just try to even out that entire varnish. Otherwise you'll get a lot of streaks in it. There's a couple more dry areas in here that I've got to hit. Especially right here in the corner. Corners are easy to miss. Alright, from here I'm going to add one more thing of varnish, and then this one will use like long strokes across the entire thing. And this is a good, now that every little corner is filled in, this will unify the entire piece. Actually, I've got one more dry spot right here. So we'll cover that first. Okay, so once again I'm going to turn it completely to let me see any parts that have kind of pooled up or that I've missed. So there's one of the hairs from the other brush. Little missed corner right there. I can get down low on it and see even more details and areas that were missed. And so far it looks like we've got them all. So here's the final pass right here. I'm going to run this right down the edge. I go across to all one direction at first. And then I go back the other direction. Let's make me go sideways. I'm right here on an edge of my patio, just so I'm out of the sun. It's pulled up a little bit on these sides, so I'm going to go back across it one more time. Okay, so as you can see, like right here, it's starting to get a few streaks on it. So I'm just going to spin it one more time. See it from another angle. Go back and forth the other direction. from there, I think it's looking pretty good so far. So there we go. It's all finished, varnished, and now I'll head into town probably later tomorrow or the next day, because this will dry actually really fast, and probably pick up a frame and probably get it framed sometime next week. So I might just wait until then, but as you can see, that real nice shine across the entire piece. And all the colors are now unified and everything's brightened up.